why design build? Technical feedback and value engineering, and I just like to use pictures to show you. And in this particular case, you can see a beam here. Now, we could have designed this project with a piece of steel that would have gone into the ceiling and you wouldn't have seen any beam. But we get an opportunity to say, do we want to make that be X dollars, or do we want to go into, in this case, a piece of steel? And steel is always more expensive than what we call our laminated beams. And there's an opportunity to make adjustments. So this is a house in Newton. I went there a couple years ago, and this has plumbing in it. Oh, it had everything in it. Okay. And I remember my question to them, and this addition was built back in the 80s. He actually bought his mother's house, so the mother still lives there. The father's no longer alive, and he and his wife and young child live there now. They kind of bought mom's house, and mom lives there with him. And we had a lot of conversations whether or not we would take this down. And we played with a variety of designs that we actually started construction with. We designed it with a column here, and it was holding the edge of the counter, and we played with a lot of design ideas. We even showed them some design ideas without it. But we started about a month into construction, and they said, what would it cost to take this down? And now you can see the piece of steel, and the column is missing. But you can see that the whole feel changed, but we were able to give the client the option. We showed them a good option. That would have, but they decided, if we're going to spend this kind of money, should we actually spend a chunk more money and take down this column, which again had plumbing in it. It required a lot of steel work. This really added a month to the project, but they felt it was a worthwhile shift and change, and created a much more open floor plan, which they really desired.